Okay, let's build a simple 3-layer strip. Once again, we're going to name our strip to get going. And remembering our hint, click Add Layer to get started. I click the Add Layer button. That brings up the 2 default layers. Now by default, the first time you click Add Layer, you get 2 layers. Subsequently, when you click Add Layer, you're going to get a single layer, and then you build the layers as you make your strip. The first 2 layers added are highlighted over here. You can see what they are. We're looking at layer 2 right now. If you click on layer 1, the highlight changes and it shows on the little thumbnail that we've chosen black ebony. Now you can change materials for that layer that's highlight. And you'll notice that some of the materials have very specific sizes available. Now it's not being represented here as 20 thousandths, but if you go ahead and choose the 20 thousandths, it will show that in fact that's the size of the material. But for now we're going to stick with the black ebony for layer 1, and I'm going to make it about 60 thousandths. Now I'm going to add an additional layer, layer 3. You'll notice that when I did click Add Layer, I got the blank material. I'm going to go back, and you can see here's the blank layer being represented by a gray bar. I'm going to go back and choose black ebony again. I'm also going to choose 60 thousandths. And now we have a strip of 3 layers, black ebony, the default maple layer, and another layer of black ebony. But I don't want to use maple for this. I want to go ahead and use something else. So I'm going to click on layer 2, and then I'm going to choose a material for layer 2. In this case, I'll choose bloodwood. And you can see it's represented here. And I will also want to change the size of that, so I'm going to come back, change it to 100 thousandths. Now you notice that as I've been building this and changing the sizes of the materials being built, that the height has changed as well. I also don't want something that thick and that narrow of a piece. This could be a piece of purfling or something like that, so I'll go ahead and change the thickness of it. And again, it's represented in the display window. And of course I can use the zoom control to zoom in on that and have a good look at it. And this will be much more helpful later as we build more complicated strips. Alright, next tutorial we'll make something a little more difficult.